Been a few releases from WWE today, or people who have had contract not renewed. Those are Paul Ellering and AOP, Sonya Deville, Blair Davenport, and Cedric Alexander. It's always sad to see someone lose their job or not have it renewed. It is always sad. I understand the majority of these. I think, first of all, we'll talk about Sonya Deville. She's had a long tenure at WWE. They keep trying new things with her. It doesn't really connect, and I think there are better workers and better characters in NXT coming through. The space is probably not there for her. Hopefully she can go in the indies, improve and come back maybe, because I do like Sonya. Cedric Alexander's another one I finally get, obviously. He had a decent run in NXT, but he's in the same problem that TK have had with a lot of people who they release. I assume he's on a full roster contract, like with Raw or SmackDown, but he's obviously working at NXT. You can't do that for a long period of time. I think that's caused a problem. This is why people like Baron Corbin, who were having a great run at NXT, got called up and then was released because they weren't going to use him on SmackDown and stuff like that. Dijak, I know there's other issues there. So if you have a full roster contract and you're on NXT, unless you get back on that roster quickly, you probably could end up being released. Look at Shotzi. We'll keep an eye on Shotzi. If she's not back on the full roster within the next year, she could be in trouble in another round in a year's time. Paul Ellering and AOP, I don't get this one slightly a bit more. I think Cross needs to be separate. The Final Testament is a terrible, terrible group. And Cross is so much better on his own and improving day on day on. But why bring AOP back to just put them into a nothing group? It makes no sense to me. I don't know if they just went, these guys haven't improved in the ring, because they barely wrestled once before when they were kind of out of WWE. So I don't get that one a little bit more. They need tag teams, but fair enough. The one that confuses me is Blair Davenport, because she didn't have a full roster contract when she was called up from NXT. She was an NXT person. She could have stayed there. I don't get it. She's really good. If you're an English person like me and you've been to a lot of indies, you would have seen her wrestle a lot. I watched her in WCBW go through thumbtacks. She is hardcore. She's great. She has got a good character. She can talk. But there was rumours she was going to get pushed in 2025, and now she's gone. I think that might be a TKO decision. Well, I think they're all TKO decisions, unless Triple H has put his 2 Pennyworth in. She's the one who confuses me. I think she could have been really good. I think she got called up too early. I think she'd be great in NXT now. And I don't get, within all the mid-card titles, you could really build some new mid-carders. And there's tag titles and the IC. I don't get it. That one confuses me. But what do you think about all the releases? Do you think anyone else is going? Do you reckon there's going to be another round? Do you reckon maybe after Mania? What do you think? You sound about any of these guys? Do you think any of these guys could have had a better run? Please let us know in the comments.